This video will cover 15 in 1 cue cards, but before I start, I would like to congratulate Sakshi for achieving overall 8.5 with speaking 8.5 and Manpreet, Kajal plus Saima for achieving their band score, desired band score. And if you also want to get your desired band score, there is a program which I brought for you. It is taking place on 27 and 28th November by 6 pm IST plus. First day I will be covering task 2 structures and second day I will tell you how to explain the idea for almost all the essays, because this is the hurdle or obstacle which I have seen people confront, majority of the people confront. You can contact on the given number that is visible on the screen and get your seat registered. Alright, and it is costing you only 100 rupees per day, right? So let's get straight into the video first. Today I will be covering the cue cards based upon the activity. For example, talk about a difficult task you did, talk about a success you are proud of, talk about an achievement you are proud of, talk about a course you want to learn, talk about a difficult thing you did that I have spoken, yeah. Talk about an activity which you did with the group of the people, talk about an adventurous activity, talk about an exciting activity. Like these, so many cue cards are there. Their serial number I am going to explain by the end of the video, right? Because in the previous video I did not tell you the topics covered, and that is why many people commented me ki what type of topics are you covering with these cue cards. So I hope that by the end of this video I'll tell you, I will put the screenshot, right? So let's get straight into the video. First of all, as you know now, there are 4 plots, right? Introduction, phase number 1, phase number 2 and conclusion, right? So introduction will be the same for all these cue cards, okay, which are based upon any activity. So see the introduction. I would like to start by saying that I have tried my hands in multiple activities so far in my life, right? You try your hand means you try your hands, yeah. But only a few of them were hard enough to crack, means difficult for me. Only a few of them were difficult or tough for me, right? One of them was learning cooking, one of them was learning driving, one of them was speech competition. Whatever you want to talk about, you can just name it there, which I am going to shed light upon today. So this is the introduction. I hope your introduction is clear now. After the introduction comes the phase number 1, where you are supposed to explain where you tried it, when you tried, with whom you tried and all that stuff, right? So we will be answering that. I am taking in the context of cooking, being a female, yeah? Okay, don't say me that this is stereotype thinking, alright? So I vividly remember a couple of months back, there must be the years, right? I'm sorry for the mistake. So couple of years back, when pandemic hit and engulfed the entire globe. Engulf means, what do you mean by engulf? It means make the victim or targeted or hit, whatever you say. So I had plenty of time to test myself and gain first hand experience on cooking or driving, whatever you want to say, right? As my mother has great culinary skills. Culinary skills means cooking skills. So without a second thought, means without thinking twice, I made my mind to learn cooking from her. So it can be, molded the way you want. For example, you are talking in the context of driving, then you would say that my elder brother has great not culinary, driving skills, right? So without a second thought, I made my mind to learn it from him. So I hope the phase number 1 is clear. Now comes phase number 3. It means how easy or tough it was. So see the plot. To be honest, initially it was not a piece of cake for me to cook even plain rice, right? Piece of cake means it was not easy peasy for me. So initially it was not a piece of cake for me to cook even plain rice, because I literally had zero information about it. But I moved heaven and earth. When you move heaven and earth means you make every single possible effort, right, to have or to gain the in-depth information of the ingredients, spices and recipes. I not only took the help of my mother for getting the practical exposure of cooking, but also watched TV and surfed internet to differentiate among the diverse cuisines. Icing on cake was that my father also lent a helping hand to me. So that is the place that how plot that how easy or tough it was. I hope you understood that. Okay, initially, it was not easy peasy for you because you had zero information. Then you started working in graveyard shifts, and after that, you took the help of internet plus your mama, and later you became good. Let's use the content in terms of driving. So, to be honest, initially it was not a piece of cake for me to drive even at the abundant areas because I literally had zero information about driving. But I moved heaven and earth to have in depth information about accelerator, brake, or clutches, right? I not only took the help of my father for getting the practical exposure of driving at the abandoned area or the, like vacant areas, but also watched TV and surfed internet to differentiate or to learn the ABC of driving and all that. Of course. And icing on cake was that my elder brother also lent a helping hand to me. So this is how you can just use the same content in different contexts. So I hope you understood. Let's go further. Then comes the last one, including the conclusion. How did you feel about it? After collecting or compiling all the ABC of cooking or driving, I started cooking the simple delicacies. Simple delicacies means simple dishes first. However, with the passage of time and thanks to the consistent support of my parents, I finally developed a deep understanding of cooking. Almost all sorts of dishes, be it Indian, American, no Chinese should be there, or continental. Alright. And today everybody praises me to the sky for cooking the yummy and mouth-watering eating temptations. Eating temptations means dishes, right? I every time feel on cloud nine when they shower the praises on me. So this is how you can just say about your feelings, right? Ki after collecting all the information, you started cooking with the simple and all that. After that, after developing a great understanding, you tried your hands in complicated dishes or delicacies, and now everybody praises you to the sky. Okay. Now let me use the same content in context of driving. After collecting and compiling all the ABC of driving, I started driving my car at the vacant places such as grain market. However, with the passage of time and thanks to the consistent support of my brother and father, I finally developed a deep understanding of driving, and I became able to not only drive at the abundant area but also at the congested places like city centers. And today, everybody praises me to the sky for the driving skills. I feel on cloud nine every time. It has made me self dependent too in terms of commuting from one place to another place. Understood? Alright. So, now the conclusion. All in all, I have become so much obsessed with cooking that whenever I get a chance to cook for my family member or for my kith and kin, I never miss the bar. Or you would say, all in all, I have become so much obsessed with driving that whenever I get a chance to drive for anybody, I never miss the bar. And see the topics covered. First, 5th, 6th, 21st, 44th, 48th, 56th, 59, 66, 74, 73, 77, 79, 80, and 82. So if you face any problem, you can just comment me, alright, in the comment section, or you can contact me on the given number that has been shared in my community tab. And thank you for loving the content so much. I am so grateful for you guys, and please, if you haven't subscribed my channel, please make sure you do that. I'm going crazy for hitting my first 20k as fast as possible. So please help me in that regard. and what video you want next. I want the topic in the comment section. Till then, have a nice time.